everybody that lives in a hustle and bustle, fast, go world should explore being out in the wilderness. You very rarely strike up a conversation with someone just out of the blue in the city. I think the city strips away that sociability. You know, you've got your little circle of friends, you've got your family, and you don't really need to make any more friends. So you don't really walk down the street and go, "Hey, stranger, like, whoa, those are great shoes," and "Whoa, what's that bike?" You know, like you just become very antisocial in the city. Whereas out here, you know, you see someone on a paddleboard, or you see someone fishing, and it just makes you far more sociable. It strips away that closed-minded attitude that we develop in the city. Living in here in Tofino for a couple months, just out adventuring and surfing and fishing and diving. And it's like the perfect jump off spot, and you've got so many interesting people that live here, and like every day you meet new people.
Close your eyes, kids.
You just never know what the day is gonna hold in store for you. You create your own adventure, and you create your own fun. You know, that's what I love about it. Endless things to do, and it's an instant adventure here. You know, you just jump in your boat, go an hour up the coast, and you're just in this fantastic spot where anything can happen. Dive for crab or for sea scallops and oysters, and you know, you can catch salmon and catch cod. You're really set on just harvesting from the sea. You can pretty much live off the ocean, you know, if you put your mind to it. I think collecting foods is something that's just built into our primordial D.N.A. I think it's kind of built into our collective memory from our primordial ancestors, that we would go out and hunt down you'd run down a deer, or the feeling of you know, having a fresh fish or a crab, or you know, some shells in your hand that you've picked, you know. Food should almost be a religious moment, you know, like a sacred moment. We get so used to taking it for granted and disrespecting it. We'll eat like really crappy food, and we'll happily eat, you know, we'll go to a bar and buy, you know, wings, like 3 pounds of wings for 40 cents, and you know, and we don't really care that it's the most substandard, poorly raised chicken. We just want cheap food, you know, but and then we wonder why we get sick and why we've got all sorts of malignancies.
Boys, oh my God! Oh, there it is. What you got there? Scallops. Oh, nice. Yes. You don't even have to cook them.
To forage for your own food is to give it away to people, you know. Like that again is something that we just get away from when you're in the city. You don't really think about sharing food with people. cool little way of establishing a friendship.
Yeah.